Guys, how you guys are doing? I'm back again, live here, second round. Let me and welcome those Sports Night with Jorge. We are live here with the second draft pick. Last night I left off at the first round and the 21st pick for the Miami Dolphins. Chop Robinson. A lot of fans were disappointed. I know we were looking for offensive tackle or either a wide receiver, but eh, it's a good pick for the Dolphins, believe it or not. With Chubb's injury and so coming back from injury, and it's good to have somebody there that can help the other guy, which he probably be back on week one. So give me a second, guys. And I think with Weaver, this kid is coaching. I think it's going to be pretty good for the Dolphins. Uh, Now, once again, I left late. Sorry, the other guys I was talking about was Philip. Philip should be back, and then Chubb's going to take a wild injury. So, by getting Chubb Robinson, edge up pass rusher from Penn State University, I mean it was a good pick. A lot of people criticized. We were looking for offensive lineman. So once again, welcome to Sports Life with Jorge. I am live. If you want to chat, you could chat. Any questions you guys got, go ahead and let me know. Right now, I'm left off from last night. I know second round already started. On the 22nd pick last night on the first round, the Eagles got cornerback from Toledo, Kenyon Mitchell. 23rd in the first round, the Jacksonville Jaguars got Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver from LSU. Detroit Lions picked 24th last night in the first round and pick up Tyron Arnold, cornerback from Bama. Then the 25th, first round, Green Bay Packers got Jordan Morgan, offensive tackle from Arizona. In the 26th, also first round last night, Graham Barton, inside offensive lineman from Duke, was picked up for the Tampa Bay. And now we have the 27th by the Cardinals, Darius Robinson, edge Missouri. Then 28th, we had Kansas City taking Xavier Worthy, wide receiver from Texas. 29, it was the Dallas Cowboys taking Tyler Guyton, offensive tackle from Oklahoma. Then on the 30, we had the Baltimore Ravens got Nate Wiggins, cornerback from Clemson. 31st pick, 31st pick, yes, on the first round. San Francisco picked Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver from Florida. And then the last team was the Carolina Panthers picking up Xavier Legette, wide receiver from South Carolina. So now we are in the actually second round now of the draft. So it just started. Hopefully we get better results, coming up in this second round of the draft. So let's see what happens, guys. Right now I'm just checking to be sure that I got everything caught up, everything is done. Those were the first round from last night. Now we're in the second round. So give me a second and I'll get with you guys in a few minutes. I just came from work. I know I'm running a little bit late, but it's okay, guys. So if you want to join in, go right ahead. All right, let me get this one here and let me get started. So on the clock right now, I think it's the New England Patriots, round two, pick number five. Let me tell you right now the picks that I see. Okay, so on the second round, we got first pick by the Buffalo Bills, Florida State, Coleman, and then we have wide receiver from Georgia, uh, McConkey went the second round, 34 pick for the Chargers. Then we have defensive tackle from Clemson, Otoro went to the Falcons. We had Jazon Newton from uh, from Illinois went to the Washington Commanders, and then on the clock right now we have the New England Patriots, and let's see who they pick. So those are the second round draft right now, guys. So it was a great night last night. No, six quarterback picked in the first round, which we knew that was coming. It could have been more, but I guess they picked the top prospect. So right now we're waiting for New England to pick. So right now New England did pick their quarterback, but they need a offensive tackle, wide receiver, offensive guard, and safety. So let's see who they pick, guys. But you could join in the chat. Like I said, I'm live right now. Probably be here shortly. I'll probably won't be here all night. Think the Dolphins will pick on this round, and it'll be number 23, which is 55 overall. So let's see how this goes. So New England pick wide receiver, Jalen Polk. That's their second round pick. And now we have the Tennessee Titans on the clock. So, like I said, I'm more interested in the first round, second round. I mean, you could get good players as the round goes. Remember, Zach Thomas was picked late, real late, and he came in awesome linebacker. So, but I am live. So if anybody wants to join in, you could join in, guys, on the chat. I mean, it was a good, interesting night last night when it came to the picks, the NFL picks. I still believe we have awesome players out there, guys, that could really help their ball club. Help any ball club actually. So once again, I opened the program and saying we had a lot of disappointed Dolphins fan in their first pick, but I think that was a great pick. They picked. That's a need that they also needed, but our main concern was the offensive line to protect Tua Tagovailoa. We don't know how well Terrell Armstrong, is going to be healthy for the season. So, like I said, last night, great round. I went to work this morning about 5:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock around there. Oh, well, between 5:30. So, got up and unfortunately, I apologize for those that I really couldn't finish the whole round. But like I said at the beginning of the show, those are the last what I think my last round was the 21st in the first round for the Dolphins, and I just gave you the last one to the 32nd up to the 32nd team of the NFL. So hopefully you guys got that information at the beginning of the show. All right, guys, here we go. Tennessee is still on the clock. I guess still guessing who they're going to pick. Guys, we still have free agency. We still got a lot of stuff that we could improve to build your staff, your team. So don't give up. I mean, I think the shocker last night was Phoenix Jr. going to the Atlanta Falcons. That actually shocked everybody. And I looked at it this way. With Kirk Cousin there, uh, that's a good learning thing for the rookie. When he goes there and because that's the future for the Atlanta Falcons. Believe it or not. I know everybody comment about all the injuries that he has. Well, same happened to Tua when he was drafted. Remember the hip surgery, and he was drafted to the Dolphins, and sometimes we take gambles in life, and we take a gamble. So, but so far, that's what happened. I mean, he ended up in Atlanta. You know. So, guys, my chat's open. If you guys want to join in, go right ahead. It was a good night last night. Like I tell you, I appreciate those that joined in last night. So, and I know it's kind of late. People has to work next morning. So, but let's see. I hope everybody have a good Friday. Go home and relax. Let's spend time with your family, your kids. I can't wait. I'm so excited for the season, especially for the football season. Playoff hockey. If you're a hockey fan, great games last night. Also, I mean the Panthers beating the Lightnings 5-3, taking a 3-0 commanding lead in that series. You know, so it's a lot of good stuff. With NBA, I'm really disappointed with the Lakers. I think this is over with, guys, unless they get a miracle and they win the next 4 games. But sports is getting very competitive. I mean, the challenges you go every day, the physicality of the other players, the knowledge. I think I'm not taking away anything from LeBron James. I think it's time to him to go. It's time to him to retire. Uh, he had a great career. He did, and he still do. But sometimes you got to open the doors for somebody else to come in and step in. So uh, I don't think they have no answer for the Denver Nuggets. It's going to be kind of difficult. Okay, it says the pick is in for the Tennessee Titans. Their needs are defensive tackle, safety, linebacker, and wide receiver. In the first round, they got an offensive tackle. So let's see what happens, guys. All right, so they picked Tivandre Sweet, defensive tackle from Texas. That's a good pick. That's a good selection for Texas. Sorry, for the Tennessee Titans. Tivandre Sweet from Texas. Great pick, guys. Great defensive tackle. On the clock is the LA Rams. Well, okay, you look at the second round players. There's a lot of good players in the second round. So we got the Rams, Washington, Green Bay, and then the Houston Texans, and then followed by the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, Tyler Murray got a good weapon for the from the draft last night in the first round. So we say sometimes that size matters, but sometimes it doesn't, guys. It's how good, how skilled you are, how athletic you are. So anybody out there want to chat? Go ahead. I'm wide open, guys. Any questions you guys have? Go right ahead. What a nice day today for Friday, guys. What a nice day. I hope you guys had a great Friday too, and a blessed one too. You just gotta take it day by day, man. Handle all the business, give it to God. God will take care of you. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just came back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just came back. All right, I got two messages there, so give me a second. I'll be with you. Trying to get this done. Give me a second, guys. All right, we have Braden, Florida State defensive tackle, picked by the Rams. That was picks here, so hopefully we continue with this, guys. This is so much fun, man. But I'm actually live right now, so if you couldn't hear me, I'm right now. Any questions you guys have, anything you guys want to say, any guys you want to bring up, any your team, any draft from yesterday, what you like, didn't like, did your team did well in the draft, yes or no? So, guys, but I'm live again today. Let's see who's picked. So, next on the On the pick, it's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. They are on the clock, and they got their pick already in. Let me see who the Eagles pick. And their needs is offensive tackle, offensive guard, wide receiver, offensive guard, sorry, wide receiver, and a linebacker. So best fit for them, uh, Mitchell from Texas or the guy DeJeans from Iowa. That's a good pick too if they're available. So hopefully they so I'm waiting for the picks to get in. Hopefully it goes through, guys. Once again, I'm a great night last night when it came to when it came to the draft last night. I mean, I think it was one of the best drafts, especially all these quarterbacks that they got in the first round. Which, like I said, I still believe that other teams needed other quarterbacks, but they didn't take the advantage. So we got a lot of sports to cover today too. So and like I said, thank you so much for those last night who joined in. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Thank you so much for my sister, but I'm actually live right now. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. My concern is what the Dolphins going to pick: offensive lineman this time, or probably a wide receiver. Because on the first round and second round, I see a lot of offensive linemen already too. So all right, the pick is in for the Eagles. Cooper DeJean from so they got their guy. Next on the clock is the Saints. Let's see who the Dolphins pick in the second round. I'm praying that they pick up good players. I mean, there's plenty of good players out there, guys. I know I met a lot of people out there. They don't like sports. They're not into sports as much. But like I say, we talk about everything here, man. We have talk about hockey, football, baseball. It's an open sport. So let me see if I get you guys some. Give me a second. Mm. Right, let me get in here. Once again, okay, here we go. Oops, that's the wrong button. As I'm talking to you, I'm getting information in and out from right. Baseball today. I'm just going to give you some scores as the draft continue to go. We have Oakland and Baltimore tied 1-1 in the fourth. We had Dodgers beating Toronto 6-0 in the top of the third. We have the Cubs beating Boston 2-0 in the bottom of the third. We have San Luis beating the Mets 4-0 in the bottom of the third. We got the Marlins beating the Washington National 1-0 in the bottom of the third. The end of one, we have Cleveland beating Atlanta. Actually, at the top of the third, sorry, beating Atlanta 1-0. Tampa Bay and the White Sox are 0-0. And later on tonight, we have the Cincinnati at Texas, Yankees at Milwaukee at 8:10, Minnesota at Los Angeles, of Anaheim, the Angels at 9:38 p.m. Then we have Arizona at Seattle at 9:40 p.m. Then we have Philadelphia and San Diego at 9:40 p.m. And then Pittsburgh visit San Francisco tonight at 10:15. All right, the pick is in for the Saints. They pick up Kool-Aid McKinstry from Alabama, another cornerback. I'm gonna tell you guys, a lot of Alabama players are being drafted in this draft, in the 2024 draft. All right, let me get it here. So, okay, let me get. All right, let me see the hockey. Okay, hockey. We have the Rangers beating the Washington Senators 2-1 at the end of one. We have Vancouver and Nashville 0-0 at the end of one. Later on tonight, we have Winnipeg at Colorado, and we have Edmonton in Los Angeles. Then NBF playoff, we got Milwaukee tied with Indiana 104-104 with 4:08 remaining in the fourth quarter and or period. And we have tonight the Clippers in Dallas at 8 p.m. and then Minnesota at Phoenix at 10:30 p.m. Like you said, one more thing, Lakers one more game and they're gone. So that's your NBA, your NHL. Remember, NHL's in playoffs, and so is the NBA. That's what I got for you for sports for now, and that's actually all live right now. I want to thanks also another subscriber. Pick up another subscriber. I appreciate it for subscribing. Like I said, man, I'm live. Any questions? Your team? Anything you want to talk about? I'm wide open. The Houston Texans just pick up Kamari Lester from Georgia, cornerback. A lot of Georgia players also has been drafted in this draft. So on the second round, the Dolphins do pick 23rd on this round, the second round, and that's the 55th pick round. So we Arizona. And what I like about it, I think the second round moves a little bit quicker than the first round. Now, the first round started good last night, but then it just slowed down at the end. But all right, guys, I've been here for 28 minutes and 47 seconds. Come on, guys, get in the chat and start chatting here and tell me how you feel about your team and how you feel about your draft. Just let me know how you feel about the draft. I'll put a poll down there and tell me if you like the 2024 draft. Yes or no? Okay, give me a second. So I'm getting interference. I don't know from where. All right. I just started my poll. If you want to join in, the question is, do you like this 2024 draft? Just tell me yes or no. So if you do, please let me know. It's down in the chat. So let me know, guys, if you like it or not. Just a chat. It tells you if you like it or not. That's all it is. If you like this draft year, if you do, if you don't, let me know, guys. But it's there for you. All right, guys. Let me check on the Cardinals, and it says their pick is in. They're looking actually at cornerback, defensive tackle, and offensive guard. So let's see who they pick. Waiting for their pick. I'm just gonna be in this real serious on this. I would like to see who the Dolphins really gonna pick, a wide receiver or at least an offensive tackle. I mean, like I say, my concern is I'm worried to protection of Tua Tagovailoa. So if you guys are out there, man, just join in the chat, man. Any questions you got, anything you want me to answer you, you tell me if you love this draft or you didn't love this draft. I think it was a good draft overall. So, like I said, I stay in the positive move. Try to stay positive. Unfortunately, I started too late today, but I'm here tonight. I'm gonna keep you with NHL scores, baseball scores, and NBA scores. So they're on tonight. So unfortunately, if you're a Laker fan, very disappointed, guys. But I'm actually live right now, so if you want to join in, you could join in. I'm actually live. You could hit something in the chat. Any questions, anything you want me to answer, go ahead, guys. I'm wide open to answer any questions you guys have. I do want to shout out to my fans. Hey, man, love you guys, man. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the subscriptions. You know, thank you for helping me out. The same way I'll help you guys out. Doesn't matter, man. It's about working together as a team, man. Okay, the Cardinals had just picked Max Melton from Rutgers, cornerback. Up now are the Las Vegas Raiders, followed by the Green Bay Packers, and then the Colts. Like I said, this draft is moving pretty fast. If you guys want to go ahead, add a comment, go ahead, guys. Anything you want to talk about, no problem. Just go ahead and have a comment. I'm just talking draft right now. I got baseball scores. If you're an Oriole fan, man, great year for the Orioles. If you're a Laker fan, very disappointed. I know I made a comment in the beginning of the program. I think it's time for LeBron to just turn it in, and that's it. Great career he had. Nothing, taking nothing away from him. But time is up. Time is up. Cedric Mullins just hit a home run for the Orioles. The Orioles are up 2-1. Man, I love these Orioles. That's what I'm concerned. But I guess injury has actually they'll find a way out. Injury has Raiders pick is in Jackson Powers Johnson from Oregon, the center. That's a great pick also for the Raiders. Very proud for the Raiders too. I mean, I wish the best to Christian Wilkins down there. That's going to be a heck of a defense to deal with also. So, but yeah, guys, I'm live. If you guys want to challenge, say hi. You could go ahead in the chat, say hi. Like I say, I'm okay with everything, man. You know, this is a positive show, not a negative show, man. We have so much fun. I want you guys to interact. I guess all the Orioles podcasters and broadcasters, they always go in when they're getting closer to the round. I did mine last night, all the way through to I say 21st round to the 21st to the Miami Dolphins. Boy, I was tired, but hey, it was great last night. It was real great. And I know we got Dolphin fans here. We got Dolphins fans. We got Atlanta Falcons fan. You know, like I said, don't be ashamed. Don't be shy. You could join in anytime, and you're welcome aboard. Beautiful Friday, man. Beautiful Friday. Like I said, I'm live right now. If you want to join in on the draft, any questions you guys have, we got Green Bay Packers picking Edgerrin Cooper, Texas A&M linebacker. There's good players in the second round, guys. There's a lot of good players in the second round. I just like how everybody put a B average, a A average, a minus C, a minus. I don't. These players hasn't hit the field yet, to you'll give them an average. These guys are just great young kids going from college and making it to the pro. And not only that, I wish them the best, all of them. I just hope that the ego and the pride don't get to them. And that's what happens when you're young and you get in this league. Just believe in the Savior up there and every Sunday. We as fans, we want to see you having a good year, a good career. I remember when Zach Thomas joined the Dolphins and they were Christian, but like I said, like his size, he won't be able to make it, and he became a Hall of Famer. Guys, anything can happen. All right, next, the Carolina Panthers, followed by the New York Giants. Then we got the Bengals, and then Washington, and then the Colts, and then Washington again. I mean, Washington and Chicago. They got pretty good, decent draft pick, and they got plenty of them. I mean, like I said, Dolphins lost one from temporary, the other one for a trade. So, but they can still fulfill their roster with what they have. So, all right, let me check this here. I don't know who joined in, but hey, man, you're welcome to join in. Anything in the chat, anything you want to say in the chat, go ahead, buddy. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the draft is here, so second round. Like I say, once again, great first round last night. I do have a chat. Do you like this 2024 draft? Yes or no? Just hit the yes or the no button. I'll put the questions out there. It's actually a poll. Do you like this 2024 draft? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really do like it. But the poll is out there, so hit yes or no if you like the draft, 2024 draft. All right, we have the Carolina Panthers just pick up Jonathan Brooks from Texas, running back. That's also a great pick. Basically, all these young kids are great kids. You know, great pickup. So a question was came up to me. Do you think that Bill Belichick will coach again? I don't think he will. To be honest with you, I mean, he may have a chance and opportunity, but I don't think he'll coach again unless unless the coach get fired early this season. We'll start pretty bad and look at the booth and get somebody in there. So once again, you have any comments? You just go in the chat. And like I said, I did put a little thing out there saying, "Do you like the NFL draft, the 2024 NFL draft?" So far, I say I do. I do really like it. So so I'm 42 minutes into the draft already. Uh, a lot of came in and started the program and gave you guys the thing from last night, which, like I say, I left at the first round, 21st pick. So give me a second, guys. I'm here with my big pit bull dog. He just came to my Yorkie, my little Yorkie. So all right, guys. All right, let me see if the Giants have their pick already. Just checking here. Give me a second. Yeah, the pick is in for the Giants. They're looking for cornerback, offensive guard. Actually, they're also looking for a receiver and a cornerback. So Mitchell's out there from Texas A&M. If they pick him, you got, like I said, you got so many good players out there, guys. So many good college kids out there. I can tell you this. I hope this NFL teams give them a chance to play, man. Give them a chance to do their thing. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. If you guys like I said, once again, if you guys like this draft, just hit yes or no. If you guys out there have anything to say, any chat on the chat, actually go ahead. I'll say I have anything to tell you. Anything you want me to follow up, I will follow up. Giants pick the safety for Minnesota, Tyler Nobin. Nubin. So they pick a safety, and if you see it, if you look at the draft, that's not what they it's actually on the draft. But there you go again. They pick up a player to just to fulfill the position, to help the team out. So the next to pick is the Jacksonville Jaguars, and their needs actually cornerback, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, and edge, which is a linebacker. Now let me tell you, on the third round, the Dolphins don't have a pick in the third round. They also don't have a pick on the fourth round. So the Dolphins will pick fifth, fifth, and sixth, and they got two pick in the sixth round. And then on the seventh round, they got one pick. So the only bad case scenario, they didn't give a Dolphin an extra pick this year. Some team do get it, some didn't. So unfortunately, that happens, guys. All right, Mason Smith, LSU defensive tackle, is headed to Jacksonville. So like I tell you, this round is moving quicker. Next on the clock is the Bengals, then followed by Washington, and then the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then Washington got another pick, After the Steelers, the Colts, then come Washington again. So right, let me see this. All right, let me give some baseball scores before the draft comes in. The pick for the Bengals, we got the Orioles beating Oakland A's 2-1. We got Dodgers beating Toronto 8-0 in the top of the fourth. We got the Cubbies beating the Boston Red Sox 3-1, top of the fifth. We got St. Louis beating the Mets 4-0, bottom fifth. We got Miami beating the Washington National 1-0, bottom fifth. We got Atlanta now beating Cleveland 3-1 in the bottom of the fourth. We got Tampa Bay and the White Sox 0-0 in the bottom of the third. We got the Yankees beating Milwaukee 1-0 in the top of the first. And like I said, later on tonight, Minnesota and LA, Arizona and Seattle, Philadelphia and San Diego, Pittsburgh at San Francisco, all West Coast game. Earlier today was Kansas City beating Detroit 8-0. I tell you, the Royals are pretty good. We go to NHL. We got the Rangers beating the Washington Senators 2-1 in the second period. We got Vancouver beating Nashville 1-0 in the first period. Later on tonight, Winnipeg and Colorado, and Edmonton and Los Angeles. Okay, Chris Jenkins was picked by the Bengals, Michigan defensive tackle. So next on the clock, the Washington Commanders. All right, in the NBA, we got Milwaukee 115-113. They are in overtime with 127 remaining. We had the early game Clippers leading Dallas 11-10 in the first with 7:13 remaining. Tonight we got Minnesota at Phoenix at 10:30. So that's your NHL playoffs, your NBA playoffs, and your baseball scores for today. I just try to keep up to date, guys. Try to keep up to date and try to get you guys, ahead of yourself. Look how fast this movie. The pick is in for the Washington Commanders already. I'm just waiting to show up in the board. I guess my system's running kind of slow today. Maybe you guys are ahead of me. Don't know that, but maybe you guys are. So, all right, tonight I guess nobody has no questions for the second round. Sometimes people just like the first round, not the second round. I'm gonna be almost 1 hour already. But if you want to chat, you got something to say. Don't forget my poll. I'll leave my poll open. Do you like the 2024 draft? All right, guys. Washington picked up Mike Saint Rissel from Michigan cornerback. If I misspell your name, I apologize. So now next are the Pittsburgh Steelers. This round's moving pretty fast. The pick is in for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like I'm telling you guys, this is just moving pretty. I mean, it's pretty moving faster than yesterday. I mean, the second round's going to be pretty done pretty quick. Like I said, I probably won't be doing third and fourth round. Maybe I'll do a recap on five, six, and seven round on the Miami Dolphins. I'm just going to see who Miami really going to get. So that's very interesting. I'm looking at offensive lineman, wide receiver. I mean, Sharp Robinson wasn't a bad pick. Like I said, a lot of you fans were disappointed because you were looking for an offense. But if you look at the draft yesterday, basically all the offensive linemen that Miami needed was gone, and then Pittsburgh got the good one at the end before Miami got him. So, and like I said, Weaver's probably help this develop this kid and become a heck of a linebacker. You hear critics that he's good, he's not good. I mean, guys, come on, let's be honest. The guy's a good player. Everybody in this draft is a good player. What? So why are you getting drafted? Like I said, don't look at numbers, don't look at statistics. Just give a chance for all these kids to play in this league. So we got Pittsburgh picking in this round. They said the pick is in. We just waiting for actually see who they pick. So and then after Pittsburgh comes the Colts, Washington, Cleveland, and then comes the Miami Dolphins. This is actually your draft. I do have a comment there. If you like this draft, it says yes or no. The 2024 draft. Some people do like it, some people don't. Sometimes every draft every year are different. You know, like this year, I think first round picking up six quarterback in the first round was amazing. And like I said, once again, I think they're gonna pick up more quarterbacks for this team. But like I was surprised with the Jets. I was shocked with Atlanta Falcons picking up Phoenix Jr. I mean, a lot of surprises. And of course, then Miami picking up Chubbs Robinson last night. So waiting for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The pick is in. Like I said, Pittsburgh with Russell Wilson and the guy from the Bears, the quarterback Justin Fields. That's a good combination, guys. It's a good learning process for both quarterbacks. So if you join in, man, join in the chat. You have any questions? I can answer the best I can. The need for the Pittsburgh, it's wide receiver, cornerback, center, defensive tackle, and offensive tackle. Those are their needs uh, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Uh, Actually, they pick up the center, Zach Frazier from West Virginia. Another good pick for Pittsburgh. And if you see, they're building their structure for the offensive line for the this coming year. So That's a good thing. Pittsburgh lost a lot of offensive players in the offensive line. So, and so did Miami too, by the way. So you try to build from the draft, and that's what they're doing right now, building from the draft. And you got to give them credit, guys. Okay, up next is going to be the Indianapolis Colts, and their pick which is their need: tight end, cornerback, safety, and wide receiver. On the first round, they pick a linebacker. So hopefully, this will help the Colts: tight end, cornerback, safety, and wide receiver. Let me see how fast this pick is in. Look at that, the pick is already in. I tell you, this round is moving pretty fast because I think we got 2 and 3, then 4, 5, and then 6 and 7 the next 2 days. So all right, waiting for the Colts pick, and then comes the Washington Commanders again, and then comes the Cleveland Browns. And I think the next draft pick for the Colts is the third round. Uh, they pick 18 on that round. So this is probably the last round the Miami picks until the 5, the 6, and the 7th round. Guys, go in the chat if you guys didn't have any comments. Like I said, I'm live right now. I was live last night too. I don't expect to be this late tonight. Like I said, I don't like I said, these rounds are going pretty fast tonight, so they're going fast pretty night. That's a good thing. Okay, we have NBA Finals in the playoffs. We had the Indiana Pacers beating the Milwaukee Bucks 121-118 final in overtime. We got Clippers and Dallas tied 14-14 in the first with 4:40 remaining. Later on tonight, Minnesota at Phoenix. NHL, we have the Rangers beating the Washington Senators 2-1 in the second with 5:09 remaining. We have Vancouver's beating Nashville 1-0 in the end of first. Later on tonight, we have Winnipeg in Colorado, Edmonton in Los Angeles. Baseball, it's in the middle of the sixth inning. We have the Orioles beating the Oakland A's 2-1. Guys, Oakland A's having a good pitching. I mean, they give Yankees trouble. I can tell you that. And we got Dodgers beating Toronto 8-1 in the top of the fifth. We got the Cub beating Boston 4-1. All right, the Colts has got Odani Mitchell from Texas, wide receiver. That's a great pick too. Pretty fast receiver for Texas. We got St. Louis beating the Mets 4-1 at the top of the sixth. We got Washington and Miami tied 1-1 in the bottom of the sixth. We got Cleveland losing to Atlanta 3-1 the bottom of the fifth. We got Tampa Bay losing to the White Sox 1-0 in the middle of the fourth. We got Cincinnati beating Texas 1-0 in the bottom of the second. We got Yankees on top of Milwaukee 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Then later on tonight, Minnesota and Los Angeles, Arizona at Seattle, Philadelphia, San Diego, Pittsburgh at San Francisco, and one final game today that's complete. Kansas City beating Detroit 8-0. Okay, that's your baseball score. and your NHL playoffs and your NBA playoffs. So going back to this, the Washington Commanders are actually up on this draft pick. So let me check if the yeah, I see it's moving pretty fast. The Commanders need a edge, which is a linebacker, offensive tackle, and offensive guard. So the next pick for them is the third round and the third pick. So their picks are in, and let me see who they pick. Give me a second, guys, and we'll get it in shortly. Once again, thank you so much, those that have subscribed. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys, man. Continue to to give me thumbs up, man. Any comments? Like I said, guys, your comments is gonna help me much better. If you comment and you got something to say about the show, which like I said, I don't take no negativity. I don't get mad. I don't get disappointed. Whatever I could do to help the program, your advice is welcome. Um, one more thing, guys. I do have a chat on the chat com. I do have a little like a little survey, if you want to call it survey, questionnaire. Do you like this draft? Yes or no? I mean, that's all you got to do. Hit that button and put yes or no. If you like the draft or don't like the draft. So, hey guys, I try to encourage one of you guys. I mean, encourage all my fans, man. Spend time with your family, your kids. It's very important. I mean, I don't understand. We work, we spend time. Most of the time at work and all that. But spend time with your family, your kids is very important. You know, I always tell that every time, every minute of our life is very important. It's very crucial. Stay positive, stay encouraged, love one another. It's so much bad things out there in this world, but once again, man, stay poised, keep it up. Whatever you're doing, stay positive. Don't let negativity, hurt you or discourage you. Continue to fight. It's just a daily battle. All right, guys, I'm still here at the draft, so we are in this actually second round. Team to it's picking right now are the Washington Commanders, and their picks is in. We're just waiting for them to see who they pick. Once it shows up in the board, I'll let you guys know. Like you say, I have a chat down there, man. Any comments, anything you guys need to say? If you guys love the show or whatever, any questions you got, any answers you need from me, I go ahead and give it to you guys. I do have a poll up there. Do you like this draft 24? Yes or no? I mean, for me, the first round was amazing, guys. Those that missed it, I mean, six quarterbacks went out in the first round. Miami picked a edge, a linebacker, which it shocked everybody. We wanted, I mean, everybody got shocked. We wanted an offensive lineman, so hopefully we get better luck here in the second round. But the kid is pretty good. Who they pick? I mean, I like him. I like his physicality. I like his speed. I like the way he plays. I mean, he's an awesome guy from Penn State, man. And like I say, welcome aboard, man. And all these kids that are in the draft, man. We have to acknowledge these guys. Okay, they're turning in. They're turning actually. They're men's already, but now they're going to professional sports to become a better person. The only thing is, I just hope the ego and the pride don't get to them because that happens a lot in sports, you know. So we just pray for them that they, when they make it to the league, that they don't have no issues, no problems. And like you said, it's kind of difficult and kind of hard when you enter the league because you got these veterans and you got all these people that's been playing the sport for many years. You got some good role models and some good bad, bad role models. Believe it or not. So, but yeah, let me talk about the Washington Commanders. Ben Sinnott from Kansas State, tight end. That's a great pick also for the Washington Commanders. Now up, it's going to be the Cleveland Browns. So I think it's actually I think their first pick, 'cause I didn't see them pick in the first round. I don't think that they had a first round pick anyhow. So this is the second round. So Cleveland is up. Hopefully, see what happens with the Browns. Guys, if you have comments in the chat, something to say, if you want to say hi to me, that's fine. That's okay. You know, if you want to answer the poll, that's also okay. If you want to subscribe to the channel, I appreciate it. I really do. So next up are the Cleveland Browns, and they already got their pick in. That's how fast. This round is just going pretty fast. And then next will be the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins will be next. Here's the next round for the Dolphins. I'm hoping they could pick offensive lineman uh, or either wide receiver. But Miami has a good team, guys. I mean, looking at the roster, and basically almost every NFL team has a great roster. It's just the holes that to fulfill the holes so they could be more competitive. You can't be perfect in all positions. My other concern is, are they going to give Tua his fifth? Well, he's going to play his fifth year option, or he's going to actually sign the contract. That's remain to be seen. That's off. That's like on the air now. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe after the draft, we might know something. The guy has been to OTAs. The guy has been to practice. I mean, he's actually developed himself. Helping each other by hiring three quarterbacks, coaches to better his game. So I can't wait to see this quarterback. To be honest with you, this year. Then you got Tariq Hill, Waddle coming back from injury. Esukama, great wide receiver. I like Braxton Berrios. I mean, we signed him back the moment that he left. I said, "Oh my God, this guy's great. Good punt returner, kickoff returner, a good third down guy too." So, all right. So Cleveland has picked Michael Hall Jr., Ohio State defensive tackle. Next up are Miami Dolphins. Who are they picking? So, if you have any questions in the comment section, in the chat section, you could chat. All right, guys, here comes the Dolphins, and they said that Miami is looking for defensive tackle, tight end, offensive tackle, and offensive guard. I mean, guard. I don't know why I'm saying God. Maybe God's listening to me. But the team looks So the next pick for the Dolphins, the fifth round. So this will be my last call on this one here, guys, and I'll probably get some rest for tomorrow. Give you some baseball scores before I leave. I'm gonna make it short and simple tonight. I want to be honest with you guys. I'm very tired. Last night it was a good night. Like I said, good night. All right, Dolphin pick is in. Let's see how the Dolphins are going to surprise us. What is their pick? Are we going tight end, wide receiver? Are we going offensive line? They do got Fisher. Fisher's a good offensive tackle. I don't think they need cornerback. I think their secondary is pretty good. Enjoy your tackle, buddy. That's one of my friends. All right, Miami picked Patrick Paul, Houston offensive tackle. Next is the Dallas Cowboys. So Dallas Cowboys need wide receiver, defensive tackle, running back, and center. The next pick for the Cowboys will be the third round in the ninth pick. So ninth pick in the third round, vice versa. I mean, this round is moving pretty fast. If you're a Cowboys fan, I think they're going to go for a running back. That's what Dallas need, a great running back. They lost Pollard, so I'm surprised they let him go. So Dallas is on the clock, and they still got 5:11 on the clock to make their pick. Okay, waiting for the pick for Dallas. Hopefully, that'll be a good pick for them if they pick up that running back. Looking at the thing, still 407 remaining. Like I said, Dallas needs our wide receiver, defensive tackle, running back, and center. Wow, they have not picked anybody yet. I guess they're waiting. And once again, if you missed it, Miami picked Patrick Paul from Houston, offensive tackle. That's to boost up their offensive line. Well, I guess Dallas is still thinking about it. There's still 3:13 remaining on the clock for Dallas. You know what I'm saying? These rounds sometimes, guys, they take forever. Last night it was going pretty fast, and then it slowed down last night. Benson from FSU will be a good pick for the Cowboys. It's a heck of a good running back. There's 2 more minutes remaining for Dallas Cowboys to make a pick, unless they make a trade. That could happen, guys. All right, Dallas got a pick in. Let me see who they pick. If you're a Cowboys fan, I really like Benson. If Benson from FSU go to Dallas, that's a good pick. That's a heck of a running back too. All right, here we go. I guess Dallas still waiting to pick. It says their pick is in, but I guess this is also a good second round, guys. That's a good player. Georgia, Clemson, Illinois, Washington, Texas, Florida State, Iowa, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Texas A&M, Texas, Minnesota, LSU, Michigan, West Virginia, Texas, Kansas State, Ohio State, Houston. That's a good pick. All right, guys. Once I do this one, that's going to be it for me. I want to thank those that are, joining in, has been watching. Like I said, it's not a big deal if you didn't join in, if you didn't interact. It's not the end of the world. You know, this is just a starting process, and next time, we do it. It was good last night. We had a lot of interaction last night, so waiting for the Dallas Cowboy pick. Wow, don't know why it's taking this long for the Cowboys, but all right, there we go. Cowboys pick Marshawn Keelan from Western Michigan, linebacker. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for joining in. I'm gonna make it short today. Hopefully tomorrow I get more detail, more rest actually. Let me leave you guys with a little update in scores in baseball, NBA, and NHL. The Orioles are beating the Oakland 2-1, top of the seventh. Dodgers beating Toronto 10-1, top of the sixth. We got the Cubs beating Boston 5-1, top of the seventh. We got St. Louis beating the Mets 4-2, top of the seventh. We got Miami and Washington tied 1-1 in the top of the eighth. We got Atlanta beating Cleveland 4-1, bottom of six. Tampa Bay losing to the White Sox 2-0 in the bottom of the sixth. Texas and Cincinnati tied 1-1 in the end of the third. Yankees and Milwaukee are tied 2-2 now in the bottom of the third. Minnesota and LA play later on tonight. Arizona and Seattle later on tonight. All these are West Coast games. Philadelphia and San Diego, Pittsburgh at San Francisco. That is your baseball. Hockey in the end of the third. Rangers 3, Washington Capital 1, Vancouver 2, Nashville 0 in the second with 10:16 remaining. Winnipeg and Colorado later on tonight, and also Edmonton in Los Angeles. NBA playoffs, good game just finished. Indiana beating in overtime Milwaukee 121-118. And then we got Dallas beating the Clippers 34-32 early in the second. And tonight, later on tonight, Minnesota at Phoenix. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate those that was really watching. But I'm gonna leave these poll up, see if you guys agree, disagree with it. So thank you once again, man. You guys have a blessed day. Be safe. Take care of your family, love one another. Support one another. Stay positive. And once again, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Have a good night.